to reflect in the
Okay,
website?
maybe.
Okay, do let me know if
For
you cannot see me for a while, or
as
I'll
you,
try.
yes, now you're visible.
Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. All right. So you can call me Shruti. You know my name
Okay,
already. Yes, I welcome you to another session at EnglishYaari.
okay, yes,
I think this is the first time we are meeting each other, right?
right.
Yes. So will you tell me a little bit about yourself before
Yeah,
we
sure.
get started with the session?
Sure, ma'am. So, okay, Shruti, I'll try to
Hmm.
call you Shruti.
Yes.
So, this is Neha Rana.
Hmm.
I hail from one of the most beautiful states in India, Himachal Pradesh. But presently, I stay in Mohali, that is in
Hmm.
Punjab. I'm a homemaker and a mother of a handsome boy. He's studying in ninth standard. Uh, I'm a passionate inquisitor. I am always
Passionate.
inquisitor.
Okay.
Okay. So yes, I'm always like I always want to explore the world around me, and that is the reason I'm sitting here in front of you because I literally want to be comfortable with this language
Hmm.
because being a homemaker, I find myself somewhere restricted because I don't
Hmm.
step out or go out. So I want to ace my communication skills, and that is the reason I'm taking these kind of sessions. And I'm into music, listening to music.
Okay.
Music brews my coffee, and it soothes my soul. Apart from music, I I these days I'm working on my reading skills. I want to be,
Hmm.
yes, I want to become an avid reader. So let's see, uh, and I think that is
Okay,
sufficient
that's it.
about
All right.
me.
So, is there a reason why you're pursuing communication skills now? Is it just as a confidence boost, or are you looking to get back into the professional job side of things?
Okay. It is completely, ma'am. I want to build up my confidence. I want to boost my confidence, and I
Mm.
want to be, as I mentioned, that I want to be comfortable with this language because we
Mm.
can't deny this is a foreign language, and
Yeah.
being a Hindi medium student, like I always wanted to. Okay. That is the reason I'm taking these kind of like I'm taking these sessions, and it is for the very first time.
Mm.
Uh, can I
Okay.
can I continue, ma'am?
Yeah, you can continue. You can continue. I'll turn back the
Okay.
video on in a 2 minutes.
Okay.
So, that's interesting. Actually, a lot of people learn the language only to
Hmm.
either they're turning back to the job field, back turning on their career back again, or they want to speak well with. They are maybe in a different state and they don't
Hmm.
know the native language, and so English is the only way that they can communicate with other people. So the reasons are always very diverse. So I'm
Yes.
happy that it's simply something that you do
Right.
only for your passion, something that is
Yes.
not really necessary, but something that you're pursuing.
Yes.
Mm.
Exactly.
By the way, your language skills are already quite good. So how about your schooling and education? Where did you do them?
Yes. If I talk about my qualification, like educational
Mm.
credentials, so I am masters in English. I did my
Mm.
masters in 2005.
Mm.
So that was a different scenario, and here
Okay.
it's a long gap between because I got married and
Mm.
became a mother. So I was completely busy or occupied in taking care of my family and raising up my child. But yes, there was that desire that okay,
That
I have to
explains a
do.
lot of
Yes,
things now.
yes, ma'am. So that is it. So now I would say that during lockdown, I started taking online tuition classes,
Mm.
and I also started uploading my videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Yes, because I am not a woman
Mm.
who loves to watch TV serials, or like
Mm.
I never wanted to vegetate my time. I always wanted to learn something, and that was the reason I started uploading my videos so that at least I can see myself growing.
What sort of
So
videos do you upload?
it's completely regarding spoken English or
Mm.
English subject, ma'am,
Okay.
Shruti. So
Okay.
yes, right.
Mm.
So I'm uploading
Uh,
these kind of
how
videos.
long has it been
Hmm.
since you started the channel? Are you liking it?
Yes, I am loving
Mm.
it because though I'm not a very famous YouTuber, my
Mm.
channel is growing slowly. But yes, I can see improvement in myself
Mm.
when it comes to my communication skills because there was a time when I wasn't able to face myself in the camera. I used to get stuck at times, but now
Mm.
I'm pretty confident while recording myself. So, and then then the time came when I came to know about English Yari, because I found this platform affordable.
Mm.
So yes, and
Great, great.
I wanted to learn the technicalities of this language. So that is the reason I joined
Mm.
these
So
sessions. And
after
I
your master's, did you work as a teacher?
No, I joined a school, but just for 3 to 4 months only, because my
Mm.
son was very young, and
Mm.
he so due to just to give him a good upbringing, I left my job, and I'm happy with that
The way things
decision. And
done.
like, I have no regrets in my life, and now he's
Mm.
growing up. He has grown up. He's studying in ninth standard, so that is the reason I'm working on my uh, communication skills.
Okay, so now there are many ways you can work actually. It doesn't have to be a traditional office job.
Right.
Even teaching you can do online. There are so many platforms, so many resources available. You can start your own channel, though that takes time to build up in a sense a
Yes.
fan base or its
Mm-hmm.
audience base. So it takes a time to build up. By the time it's established, you will get a good profits. So all of that,
Right.
yes, all of that is really sustainable too these days.
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm.
I would like to mention here, ma'am. I'm already taking online tuition classes where I deal with
Hmm.
younger ones, students of all ages. Even I deal with homemakers also. So
Hmm.
now
That's
I
yes. I
yes,
I find the online mode of teaching very very
yes,
easy,
convenient.
convenient, and
Right.
very you get to meet a lot of people from different parts of India. Not only where you're from
Yes.
actually, but from
Hmm.
a variety of places. So that's the nice part about
Right.
it. Hmm. Okay. So we have a topic today for our session that is smartphones.
Smartphone.
So would you like to talk about that, or would you like to do talk about something different?
It is your wish, my command.
Ah, no, no, no. So
Yeah.
your wish also matters. If you'd like
No.
something different, we can go in that route also.
Yes, ma'am. Completely, because I'm here to speak up. So
Mm.
please, it's
Okay.
in any way
Let's
you can.
let's maybe talk a little bit about smartphone.
Okay, right.
Okay. So I think you must remember when you got your first smartphone earlier. Maybe when you were studying, we had only the
Hmm.
small Nokia keypad phones
Yes.
or a BlackBerry. Then came all the
Hmm.
smartphones. So when did you first purchase your smartphone?
So I guess, I was studying in MA. I was pursuing my MA. That time I got my first smartphone because I got engaged and I really needed to talk to my fiance. So that is the reason my parents bought a smartphone for me. And I literally don't remember the model. I
Uh,
tried
but
before
but
this
that
session.
was, if the timeline is correct, but that was something around 2005, right? I think
Yes.
smartphones came around
To
2011 or so.
but I was able to click pictures,
Um,
and
Maybe along with the
so
keypad, something like camera version
yes,
also came in.
camera
Yeah, that is
version,
also came
yes,
in. Mm.
right. So
Mm.
that
How about
time,
your
because
first
early
touch mobile?
touch mobile, it was after my marriage.
Mm.
I think that was. I am literally not able to recall because it's been a
Okay.
long time now. So it was,
It's
I guess,
okay.
after my marriage,
Mm.
if I am not
I
wrong.
got my first smartphone when I was in 11th standard. That did not have internet. It was my mom's old phone. I simply had it to
Okay.
call my friends. So even then, internet, that's when internet started. So you had
Hmm.
broadband that you can connect to your computer. But mobile
Hmm.
internet, that is when it really started becoming popular. So we used
Popular.
to get packages for 1 GB a month, remember?
Hmm.
1 GB for the whole month. And
Yes.
that I only got started getting after I started college. So internet was a luxury. So
Hmm.
we didn't do that properly.
Yes.
Hmm.
Right.
I remember my first. It was a very small phone, very small,
Mm-hmm.
maybe the AC remote half of the size. So only that much.
Huh.
A J Samsung model. So, and it was also quite
Okay.
heavy, right?
Yes.
So remember?
Right. Right.
Hmm.
Yes. I have heard this name of model. So yes, it was
Hmm.
quite popular, I guess.
Mm, yes,
So,
it was quite popular. Then
hmm.
I remember all my mobile phones because it was an important milestone in my life then.
Yes.
So
Because
then I
you were
got,
studying. You were
yes,
studying
yes,
that time. I
mm,
got married, so then I was busy, occupied with
other
all this
things.
household stuff.
Mm.
So that is the reason. Maybe that is the reason I'm not able to recall it properly. What
Mm.
was
I got a
which
couple of
phone?
old models. My father's old phone, my
Mhm.
mother's old phone,
Yes.
and then there was this old tablet at home. And then
Okay.
when I was in second year of my college, my parents gifted me a phone, a new one.
Hmm.
So that I
Okay.
treasured for almost 5 years. Only then
Wow.
I got another phone. So that was
Okay.
a memorable thing. Mm. So why do you think we call a smartphone a smartphone? Do you think there is a reason behind it?
Yes, there is a reason because it's not only about connecting with people.
Mm.
We can use our phones to click pictures, not only pictures but professional one.
Mm.
And so it plays a role of camera also. And obviously we can watch movies, anything. So it plays a role of TV also. Okay, and yes, we can listen to our favorite music.
Mm.
So and yes, we can calculate whatever we want to. We can use it as a computer because I guess these days it when it comes to MS Word or Excel,
You
everything
can
is
use it on your
just
mobile
yes.
phone too. Mm.
So that is the reason because it's a multi-purpose device, and that is the reason we can use it. Like we can call it smartphone.
Mm. I think there is one more reason. You've covered
Hmm.
the most points. It can also accept voice commands, right? So we don't actually
Ha,
need to do
exactly.
anything with it. So
Yes,
we
yes,
have
yes.
Google voice assistants, we have Siri, we have Alexa. Even
Yes,
smart TV sometimes works with your voice commands.
voice commands.
Mm. So we
Hmm.
call it smart
Exactly.
because it can do things a human can do with very
Huh.
little instructions or
Very
precise
little
instructions.
instructions. Right, right.
Yeah. So you just a while ago, so you said you're talking about features of a mobile phone. So you said not only click pictures but also professional ones.
There should be
So not only normal pictures but also professional pictures.
right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So the distinction, it has to be in the
Hmm.
same category of things that you're relating to.
Relating to right.
Mm.
Got it.
Yeah. Otherwise, the sentence structure was nice. You just have to make sure that in this sentence structure, you're using
Hmm.
the same category of things. Because let's say
Yes.
skill, not only
Hmm.
cooking but also dancing. Not only is
Dancing.
she a
Huh.
good spokesperson, but also she's
Spokesperson.
a good manager.
Yes, yes, it happens with me because when it
Mm.
comes to particular grammatical rule, and when I am supposed to elaborate it,
Mm.
then so that is a different thing. But in a
Yes.
realistic conversation or random conversation, I make these
Mm.
kind of mistakes.
It's not only this is something that only when you do it you would realize someone has to point it out. Okay, you're doing this is incorrect. Otherwise, you don't really realize because maybe if I don't tell you you have done this here, and if I wait
Hmm.
until the session end, you would have
Hmm.
forgotten that you used that sentence.
Yes, it also happens,
Mm.
but when I edit my videos,
Mm.
maybe because while editing, I go through the whole video once again,
Good.
once more.
Mm.
So maybe next time when I'll be explaining this rule to someone, then it will be it is going to click to my mind. Oh, that was like I needed to be clear. But
Mm.
yes, I wasn't aware right now. I wasn't aware that I made this mistake.
Okay, okay,
So
that's fine. That's
yes,
fine. We learn by
I'm
making
going to
mistakes.
yes, ma'am.
Mm.
I'm going to be conscious next time. Be careful.
So, so I have another
Yes.
question for you. Now,
Mm.
smartphones are a debatable topic always. So, it's is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? There are many ways we can turn that debate. So, based on how children are using mobile phones these days,
Hmm.
do you think in that matter we can make any change? So, it's inevitable that children use mobile phones. By the time they
Yes.
hit their teenage years, not even teenage, let's say
Hmm.
late, by the time they're 10,
Hmm.
11, by the time they're 10,
Hmm.
they completely know how to handle a mobile phone. So,
Yes.
is there a way we can curb their bad exposure on the internet that
Yes,
you as a
actually,
parent
that.
would say?
Yes, ma'am. And being a parent, I am pretty aware of this thing that I am always like I always make sure that my son uses the phone in a positive way
Mm.
or whatever he's watching in the phone. So I am there to keep an eye on him, and I think this is the duty of each and every parent. We should
Yes.
we should do this, because children are innocent. They are not aware of what is right and what is wrong for them. And these
Mm.
days many parents have this complaint, okay, my son or my daughter is addicted to phone. And we can easily find all those kids who don't even have their food if they are not
With the
watching
automobile only.
something.
Yeah.
Yes. So I think as a parent, this is our role, how to guide our children. So we have to tell them that they should be pretty aware of all the spams, all the wrong things that are
Mm.
going on, right? And yes, we have to be with them every time. So there are so many ways to prevent our children watching wrong stuff. Like we can go for parental lock. This is
Mm.
the most convenient way.
Convenient way.
And we have to be friendly with our kids so that they can share each and everything
Exactly.
with us. Yes, if they have made a blunder, so there should be a relationship that they can just come to us straightforward and they can tell us that I have done this, or I have made this blunder,
Mm.
so I need your help. And yes, as if we talk about smartphones, so every coin has two sides, and it is completely our call which side we have to
Mm.
choose, right? So
Yes.
yes, it is as a parent, also as a human being, we have to choose. Are we using phones in a constructive way,
Mm.
or we are just killing our time? So, and
Mm.
we can take this decision, or we can make this choice easily. It's not a big deal. So that's what I
Yes,
believe.
I like a point you mentioned. The trust between a parent and a child is the ultimate
Yes.
thing a parent should foster. So I think I'm pretty lucky in that regard. My mother and my father were pretty nice to me when I
Hmm.
was a child. So they created an environment where even if I did something, I can directly go tell them. So I talked about my
Yes.
friends, I talked about crushes, I talked about a lot of things with my parents. So
Right.
all of that, so when the child knows it is not wrong, so they happily
Yes.
come with that issue to you. So
Yes.
when they are getting a punishment or a scolding for
Hmm.
that, they start keeping more and more and things inside them. So it's
Right.
there is an imbalance in the relationship. So the
Hmm.
parent has the more power and the child
Hmm.
is becoming dominated. So my
Yes.
friends were like that. So they were pretty envious of how my parents dealt with things. So so that is when I realized, okay, this is how I should be with my kids if I have kids in the future. So I like that.
Yes.
What you said.
Yes, you know what,
Mm,
ma'am? I'm 40 now, right?
mm,
But if I have like trivial stuff
mm,
which is troubling me, or if there is a big thing,
mm,
so what I do, I just make a call to my parents,
mm.
and I'm sorted.
Yeah.
And same thing, same relationship we have, my husband and I, with our son. I have
Mm,
told him that no matters what is going on in your life, no matters what have you done, just come to us. We are always there for you. And you know what? If there is this kind of bond between children and their parents, children will never go for outer help. So
exactly.
I think being a parent, yes, we should be strict at times, but not always.
Now, I
Not
think that is
always.
a line a lot of people forget. So they're always
Yes.
strict in hope that oh, I only want my child to do good things. This is only
Yeah.
for his
Huh.
good. But no, that is not right. It's only to
No, no,
satisfy
no.
your own ego. That is
Yes,
why you're doing
exactly.
it. That is why you're
Right,
doing
right.
it. Mm,
And these days we all are just chasing or running after grades, marks.
mm,
I just want to give this message to each and every parent. Just let them live their childhood. We are
mm.
spoiling their childhood. It is not only about studies, career. So there should be a sense of that enjoyment, because what is the lifestyle of our kids? They're going to schools. After coming from schools, there are tuition classes, again
Yes.
there are online classes. Oh my goodness, lot of only
I
study
think
study
we had a
studies.
lot of fun when we were kids compared to how
Right.
children are now. Mm.
Yes, so
Recently, I saw I was seeing a reality show, and there
hmm,
was this middle-aged lady. Like one side was it was a debate. It was a Tamil show. It was a debate. So one side were children, and one side were parents, especially the
hmm,
parents who had a hand in their child's education. Like let it
okay.
be sometimes in some houses it's mother, right? So like you,
Huh,
some
hmm,
houses it's the father. So one side was parents, and so this one child was complaining to the host that his mother beats him every
Oh.
day because he's not studying well. It was a little child. He did
Hmm.
not know that it was wrong. He simply is complaining to an elder
Huh.
person,
Elder
saying that
person.
it's looking cute, and some he may scold his
Hmm.
mother,
Hmm.
vice versa.
Huh.
And the lady's reasoning is that I'm beating him because I want him to be good. He's not
No,
studying.
that is not the
And
way.
yeah, and I want him to be good. That is why I'm hitting. Apparently, the child is a topper. When he was
Hmm.
young, he was first in class, but now he's second or third. So
Yes.
she feels that his grades
Hmm.
have dropped, so he can do better, and he's on purpose not doing it.
Right. No, no,
And
no.
then
This.
she said something even more absurd.
Hmm. Hmm.
Apparently, after he comes from home from school, they all watch TV, in the
Hmm.
sense whoever is at
Hmm.
home, and the child has to study.
No, that's again.
So,
Yes.
and the child has to study. So when we are all having fun, how will the child
Yes.
have a mood to study something? It's boring, right?
Right.
So the host was pretty baffled, and I was like, where? How is in this generation? How are parents
Hmm.
like this?
Yes. It's.
It was just a recent show, not even an old
Hmm.
show. It was very recent.
Yes.
I don't know. She seemed like a demon to me in that moment. Poor child.
Actually, yes, there are so many people who don't understand that how to tackle children. Actually, this is you know what we always complain that our children are addicted to phones. We
Hmm.
never introspect ourselves. What are we doing? Aren't
Exactly.
we addicted? So, what I suggest as a parent, whenever you are going to bed or off to bed, just keep your phone aside. Take your child with you. Ask him, how was your day? How
Hmm.
did you spend? So this is a thing that will connect you with your kid. Instead of you are busy, your husband is busy on your phone. So what will a child do? Obviously, he's going to be busy with his own phone. So
Exactly.
I think children don't do or don't learn what we want to make them learn. Children actually imitate us.
Yeah,
They
that
follow
that I
us.
definitely agree with.
Yes, yes. So we need to, if we want to make our kids something good, make our kids learn something good. First, we have to follow that. First
Yes.
we have to inculcate.
Actually, actually, children imitate what they see from their parents. Okay, this
Yes,
is cool because they are doing it, so we should also do it.
right.
Exactly.
That is the thing. That is the thing we need to understand as a parent. Otherwise, it is not going to solve. Like this problem is going to be as it
Yeah.
is.
Okay. So now that we are nearing the end of a session, I'll
Hmm.
give you a little bit of feedback. So, like I initially said in the beginning, you are a pretty good speaker and you have the background necessary for it, and you are also confident. So, only minor grammatical mistakes that happen,
Hmm.
and I told you about that during the session. One more aspect to speaking is pronunciation. You
Hmm.
have a bit of mother tongue influence in your speech.
Yes.
uh, it's not very you don't realize it. Say for example, pronounced as able, it's pronounced as
If
able.
huh, right.
Affordable,
Awesome. Hmm.
a sound, so we
Got
say
it. Got
there.
it.
Mm. And elaborate,
Hmm.
how
Okay.
do you say that?
I said that elaborate.
Yeah, it's not
Huh.
elaborate, I mean elaborate, it's elaborate.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I
Mm.
have a problem. This because in my native language is Himachali, so
Mm.
we have that a tone.
Yeah, that is what I
Yes, it
realized.
reflects. It reflects.
Reflects
Hmm.
very rarely, but these are
Hmm.
some words that stood out. Also, one
Okay.
more common word, it's not parents, it's
Hmm.
parents. We say
Okay.
parents,
Parents.
parents
Okay.
association.
Sometimes
Parents
pronunciation.
is an Indian way of saying it. Everywhere in India, everybody says parents.
You know what? One,
Mm,
I am telling you, I used to pronounce it as parents, but
mm.
there was one expert who told me that it should be parents. So
I don't
yes,
think so.
I'm sometimes no, actually I'm literally confused with some words pronunciation as development. Some
Mm.
people use development, some development. If I search in Google, it is development, but
Yeah.
development, some people used to say develop. I am talking about experts also. So
Mm.
pronunciation is a thing that literally makes me confused.
You
Perplexed
can either
sometimes.
follow the British pronunciation or the American one. You can check
American.
Oxford Dictionary online. They have two
Okay.
speaker icons with
Yes,
American
yes.
pronunciation. Yeah,
Hmm.
that you can check,
Right.
that you can follow.
Okay.
Even
Yes.
sometimes I feel that I'm saying some words incorrectly, even after so many classes I take. So we
Mm-hmm.
observe language from the ones that speak the language. So
Okay.
parents is something I've heard a lot of times. Sometimes even I
Huh.
say parents
I
by mistake.
used to I used to
Yeah.
pronounce it as parents, but I have
Mm.
recently started it pronouncing as parents because
Mm.
I thought now it is maybe it is right way to, but
Why
definitely
not put this debate to rest? So, parents' pronunciation.
okay. But I think maybe we will disconnect it very soon. It's 6:30,
Yes, yes, yes. We have to continue.
right?
I'll check it out. But anyways,
Okay. I'll
it
also.
was nice meeting you. I hope you had fun
Same here.
today.
Very, very much. And I'm going to trouble you very soon.
Okay, I'm
We are going.
expecting. I'm looking
Yes.
forward to that. All
Right.
right then.
And it
See
was
you, Neha.
elaborate. Elaborate.
Elaborate. Elaborate. Let me
Elaborate.
elaborate this.
Elaborate. Okay.
Hmm,
Elaborate.
that's
Fine.
perfect.
Fine. Thank you so much. I really
Thank you.
enjoyed the session. Thank you.
Thank you. My pleasure.